Before the Voyage of Discovery trip, I was not very in touch with my Italian heritage. I am half Italian, half Mexican, so I feel like I grew up in a very different culture where I didn't know a lot about my heritage until I went on the Voyage of Discovery. The Voyage of Discovery, I feel like, was my entryway to learning about the Italian-American heritage and just what it means to be Italian. And I feel like I came back super passionate, super excited, really wanting to get involved, to know more. I started taking like Italian classes and just being a lot more engaged. And I think what I love most about it is that I had a community to come back to and actually remain active with, to where before, like, I didn't even know where I would start or who to connect with. And now I had this whole network and all this built-in programming through NIAF of ways to stay connected with it. So I feel like now I identify really strongly with my Italian-American heritage, which I love, because my dad grew up in a time where it wasn't as celebrated and it wasn't as great to be Italian in Cleveland in the decade that he was here. So I feel like he wasn't able to pass as much of that on until we came back and had these relatable experiences. The Voyage of Discovery to me is just a really great opportunity to learn more about yourself, your heritage, and to find a community where you can engage in that. So I think for me, I found some of my most meaningful friendships through that. So, I've traveled since then all over the country, like to Oregon, Pittsburgh, Virginia, DC, to like stay engaged with these friendships. And it's really cool to see how other Italian Americans in the US are living out their culture in all these different spaces. And I would have never had a way to go to Italy at that time in my life on my own. So for me, I feel so grateful to have had that opportunity and to have learned so much about myself and my family. And when I was there, extended my trip and actually got to see like where my grandpa grew up, where he was from, meet people who I've never known. And that is a once in a lifetime thing that you just can't get anywhere else. And even just the programming that NIAF coordinates for you, like you can't do some of that stuff on your own, even if you wanted to, just because they have such good relationships. So I feel like that I was especially grateful for too. Anyone who's considering applying to the Voyage of Discovery, I would say go for it. There is no reason not to, and it's such a unique opportunity that you just can't get anywhere else. There's no reason not to try, and you will build, wonderful relationships and friendships and experiences in places you would never go on your own. I would have never thought like, I should go to Piemonte, what's there? And now I love it. And we spent 2 weeks in the same city, and I felt like I was really immersed in that community by the time we left. So you don't always do that if you're planning your own trip. Maybe you want to city hop and do more touristy things, but getting to feel like you're a part of the local experience was really awesome. So definitely recommend it to anyone who's considering it.